Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Lucia, and today I want to share with you the tarot decks and oracle card decks that you see on my channel that I use for the readings when I do readings for you guys. So these are the ones that I grab the most right now, the ones that I'm drawn to the most. So I'm ready to start, and just keep in mind that these are my own personal opinions with the experiences that I have with these decks, because I will be sharing that as well. So just know, because everyone has their own experience with the decks. So the first one I'm going to start with is my Thoth Tarot by Aleister Crowley, and Lady Frieda is the artist who painted the beautiful artwork on this deck under his supervision. So this is a beautiful artwork on this deck. These are the backs, by the way, and the cardstock is really amazing. So this deck, I love the colors. There's so much symbolism. There's a little bit of astrology. There's so much color symbolism on here, and there's other symbols, like so much symbols on here, that I had to get the larger deck because I have even a third copy of this deck, which I trimmed completely, because I will be studying this deck for the rest of my life. Tarot is a lifelong study, and for me, I also find that astrology is the same thing. So always learning astrology, lifelong study, still studying it, always will be. So now let's never stop learning. That anyway, that's me. So and that's my advice to everyone too. Keep the mind going, always learn. So this is the beautiful artwork. I find there's a lot to read on here. I love sometimes the colors of the chakras stand out to me. Sometimes it's just a symbol. Sometimes it's the astrology. So it's like there's a lot to work with this deck. And I'm going to show you the large one too. And I love to use a large one because you guys can see it better, as well. So, but I love to look at it, and I study this. And sometimes I'll even take a magnifying glass and look, it's because you see so much more. There's so much to see in here, and the shapes and everything. There's so much to use. This is a great tool, beautiful. And I find that people do love this deck. They love the colors. It's it's different, it's unique, and it follows the Golden Dawn theme. And it comes with this card, extra card here, beautiful card, star card. I call it the Magick card. It's like Aleister's symbol. I call it Magick. So the next one I really like. This is a newer one. It's called Golden Universal Tarot, and it's by Robert D. Angelis. Is this Lo Scarabeo? It is. Published by Lo Scarabeo. I love this deck. I had my eye on it for quite a while. I really love the backs. And I love that it has black borders. This is why I really love this deck. But I was not expecting... I've heard other people say that this is a great reader. But it is a great reader. And I really was not expecting that for myself. I wasn't sure, you have this gold foil on here. It's like reflective, and it's in the background as well with a pattern. There's like a pattern in the background. I'm not sure if you could see it, but there's like little flecks of gold back there. It's like in a design, and then you have it in the artwork as well, and you have it in the with the number and the design that's on here on the black border. It's all gold foil, and it is it's really pretty. It works. And there's pastel colors. I would never think of putting pastels with gold, gold foil. And now something to keep in mind is that this is done on purpose to give it this like antique, like worn out kind of a look with this. So some people think it's a defect, but it's not. All the cards, all the card decks come like that. That's just how it is. So if that's something that bothers you, that's something to think about. But so you will see me using this on this channel because it's a great reader. It follows mostly the RWS system, but it's a little bit different too. So you'll find some of the cards are different, the artwork is different, the facial expressions are different, and it doesn't have all of the symbols from that. But sometimes there's added symbols that are different. So I don't know, something about it I did not expect from that artwork, or that, you know, that some of the symbols are not there to read so well, but it does. It's just, it's magical for me, my own experience with that deck. So the next one I'm going to show you is the Prisma Visions Oracle. I'm sorry, Prisma Visions Tarot deck, which can be used like an oracle, but it's the Prisma Visions Tarot by James R. Eads, and I got this from his website. I will be putting that information down below, all the names of the decks, and if there's a website, I'll be putting that down below for you guys. It comes with a nice guidebook and a beautiful box. Beautiful box. So sometimes you will see me starting the readings with this one. These are the backs. Nice cardstock. Nice silver gilding on here. Beautiful artwork. And what I love about this deck is that the minor arcana are separated into seasons and represented by the seasons. And it also is very different. It follows its own system. The artwork gives you a different way of reading the cards, another perspective. And I love that. I love what James R. Eads did with the artwork, and how he interprets, you know, how the artwork interprets the meanings of the cards. And if you look at the back of the box here, you'll see the minor arcana is a continuous painting that tells a story. So each suit has, if you put the minor arcana, like the sword cards, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, like together, all the way to the King, it's continuous piece of art. Like, so the story continues, and it looks like one painting altogether. And I really love that. I really love that system for reading the cards. A beautiful artwork, really beautiful. I love the colors, and he does have other colors, other versions of this tarot deck. And the cardstock is like cardboard, but it's really, really nice. Another one I've been using lately, this is a newer one for me after I told myself I won't be buying any more decks because it was speaking to me. And I asked a friend who has this deck how it reads, and he shared that it's a great reader, so I had to get it. Ethereal Shadow Tarot, because I went on the website to look at it. It's from a guy from Etsy. It's digital art, but there's a system here. It's like very creative. I think it's digital art. It's a little bit longer than other tarot decks. It has gold edging, and the artwork, I didn't think I would be able to read with it so well, but it's a shadow deck, but for me this is a healing deck. Like, I feel like the messages are, the artwork could be a little dark and beautiful, but the readings, for me, my personal experience, are light. It's like the answer. It's the message. It's the guidance. That's what I get with this one. Like, it's not as shadowy as I thought it would be. I mean, it heals my shadow, but it does it in a gentle way. And I feel like there's an energy from this deck that is so healing. And the artwork is beautiful. Like, you really look at it. When you look at it quickly, it looks like the artwork is the same in all but it's not. There's you see things in here. You see what the meaning is, and you see the story. Each card tells a story, and I love that in a tarot deck. So I have some other decks, and I'm like, okay. Ciro Marchetti, Mystic Palette Tarot, and this says it's a vintage vision. I don't know if it's called the muted edition. If you see this, I got this from Amazon, but he also has an Etsy shop, Marchetti Tarot or something like that on Etsy, but I got this from Amazon. The cards are a little bit wider, kind of like oracle size, but it works because the artwork, there's a lot in here. He's also an amazing digital artist. That's the back. And his cards, for me, my experience, are magic. There's something about these cards, and so I love to use this. You'll see me using these, maybe pulling a couple of cards here, or using it for the whole reading. We have also astrology symbols, and also what I love about this is that you see tarot cards in the artwork. in some of the artwork here, and I just love that. So I really love the color palette of this, and I see, like, I could see the story here too. I look at a card, I can see what happened before, what happens after. So it's like, I really love to read with this deck. That's my personal experience, and it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, and I love how all the elements are represented in the cards. So we have like dragons for fire, and you have like all like the water and the water element in here, the ocean, and what you see in the ocean for the cups, you know, and we have the dragons for the wands, and we have the swords are beautiful in this deck. The swords are gorgeous. I'm looking for the swords, this deck has my favorite two of swords on here, and what is the pentacles have all like nature animals. That's the pentacles, and I love that. So I love, this is another favorite, and that I've been pulling more lately. A newer deck for me, just when I told myself I was not going to order any more decks. Tarot of the Holy Spectrum. Beautiful box by Chase Voorez, and I got this from Chase's website, which I will be putting in the description box below. Beautiful box, magnetic closure. I saw this tarot deck, and I had to get it because I really love the system. So I went on the website, and he has a picture, you know, he has pictures of, you know, the whole deck, and I looked at it and I said, how can I read with this, you know? And the cards speak. So it has a black back and the black edging, which I love, and it's borderless tarot deck. And these colors, there is a system, there's a color system here, and the artwork, and I just love it. He also has a color in edition, like a color me in edition or something like that, where you can color it yourself. Sometimes his go out of print for a while and then they come back, so I always check the website. When I checked and I looked for this, it was out of print. So I put myself on an email list, and then I got right away a message not that long after that saying that back in print, good news, you know, back in stock. So I had to get it because it's such a great tool. You'll see me reading with this a lot. I think the last two videos I used this deck, and it's a great reader. It's an amazing reader. It's beautiful. It's a great stock. It feels good. The colors, there's a color system, and it works. It works, and the images speak to me. And I feel like this is a great reader for a lot of things. I feel like this is very versatile. I feel like it's its own thing. I love how the major arcana from start to end. That's the Fool, and then the World card. It kind of is like the end of the Fool's journey. Like I really love this system, and it's becoming one of my top favorite tarot decks. So you'll be seeing this one a lot more. You'll be seeing my Todd, you'll be seeing this, probably more, the most, my tarot, the Prisma Visions tarot. So I think I got the tarot cards down. Now I'm going to be showing you my Oracle decks. This is what you guys see a lot. The Moonology Manifestation Oracle by Yasmin, Boland, and artwork by Menna, sorry. Menna. These are the backs, these are the fronts. What I like about this is that you have astrology, you have a beautiful, beautiful artwork, you have the chakras, and then you have the moon phase, first quarter moon in Virgo, and then you have assess the situation. So you have a message, and you have a lot to go with on here. So I really love that. I really love the messages from here. I love how it reads. I love to use this. So you'll see me sometimes ending a reading with this, and I love to pull this out if I do the moon readings, you know, the full moon readings, because I like to do those when I can. So I love to use this. You'll see this deck a lot. Okay, so sticking with the moon and the stars and all of that, we'll go to my moon magic. You see this one a lot by, it's Deep Moon Messages, Stacey Demarco. Now these cards, they don't come with books. They're just, you don't need them. Everything you need is in the card. So they have these beautiful pictures in the back, and then these beautiful affirmations. And then each card has something, either a moon phase or a name of a goddess or something. So there's like, so I know myself deeply and find myself worthy, and it says eclipse. So I guess the eclipse is the energy of, self-worth. And so we have waxing crescent 3. 3 is for how many, because they have more than one waxing crescent card. Gratefully I surrender my struggle. And then these beautiful image in the back that goes with each card. So I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Moon god Tuer ye rabbit on the moon. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but very beautiful cards, and each back is like a different image, so, and that go with the message. So I really love these. I use them a lot. I like to end my readings with those, the beautiful affirmations. I love affirmations. I'm all about affirmations. When I journal, I put affirmations are a big part of my journaling. Big part of my vision board, or my, what I'm going to do this year kind of thing, when I do in the beginning of the year, beautiful practice. So next one is the Star Seeds, Wisdom for Spiritual Growth by Nari and Anastarsia. And you'll be seeing these cards as well. So I feel like these are great to end the reading with. These also have different images in the back, and the fronts are all they're the same, but it's a different message. And I find these to be light, positive, feel-good messages. I really like to end the readings with this, like, truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Like, these cards give you something to think about. Freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. And I really love these beautiful positive messages. So, Talisman Oracle. This is such a healing oracle deck. And it comes with a book, and it also comes with paper to trace like the symbols that are on here. This is a great tool for healing, manifesting, protection, like whatever you need it for your practice, and also just a great oracle deck. We have the backs. We have this beautiful dark edging. I love dark edgings on cards. It's a little glossy. I'm a more matte type of person, but it works. It's beautiful, so I get it. Beautiful symbols, beautiful words on the bottom here of the meaning of the cards. Elixir of life. And each card has this hidden symbol somewhere. So I'm not sure if the symbol is hidden here on this one. And then for this one, it looks like it's this symbol right here. And then the book will explain the symbol. And what you can do is you can meditate on the card, you can draw the symbol and meditate on it, or just, have that symbol journal. Like sometimes I put the symbol in my journal. Sometimes I just put the name of the card in my journal and whatever I get from it. But I like to pull these sometimes in the beginning of a reading to let me see what's going on with you guys. So you'll see these sometimes in the beginning of the readings. They're beautiful, beautiful cards. And I feel like they're healing, and I love the messages. So the next one that I like to start with sometimes my readings, the Shamanic Healing Oracle by Michelle A. Motuzas. So I'm not sure if I said her name right. This also has a nice guidebook in here. Nice box with a magnetic closure. These are the backs. These are the fronts. These are a little glossy. I love that there's a black background, and it reminds me of when I used to oil paint with the black gesso and then the color on top. Like, I love that feeling of seeing that color on top of the black, the art. And these cards are so healing. And they have this gold edging, nice stock, beautiful healing messages with beautiful images. And I also find that sometimes, sometimes you can scry with these. Like, sometimes I can scry with these, like look in there and get something else. And sometimes it's just the images are just enough, like just what I need to know what's going on. And the keywords, I find the keywords are great too. I really love to read with these. They're very healing. And then the book is healing also as well. So, okay, so, I want to have two more. So we have the Veda Sibilla Italiana, which is called the Everyday Oracle. This is a low Scarabeo deck, and I like to use this for clarifying. It's kind of similar to like the Gypsy Oracle, that kind of style deck. And we have beautiful pictures that are like, it reminds me of like ancient, you know, more ancient pictures, you know, from my ancestors kind of time or whatever. So I really love that. I love the artwork. I think it's beautiful. And it has the keywords and they're Italian. So this is speranza. This is like hoping for something. And it has like, I think this is the letter of the, like the Italian name of the card, like the, like, this might be the Eight of Cups in the regular cards, or the Eight of Cups in, or the Eight of, I should say the Eight of Hearts. Or the Eight of Cups in the tarot, maybe, you know, and I'm not sure what these numbers are, but there's a book inside in a few different languages, and so that explains it. But I just kind of, I mostly look at the images unless I really need to go to the guidebook. So and I find that this is a great clarifying deck. Like, I find it to be accurate, sometimes a little scary accurate. So I like to use this for clarifying not every single question on the tarot readings that I do on this channel, but every now and then I like to pull from this deck to give me more of an idea of what's going on with the reading for you guys. So there's that one. I want to save this one for last. Yes, I think we are here. Yes, we are here. Messages from the Light meditation deck by Joyce Huntington. This is such a beautiful healing deck, and there is a guidebook in there too as well. This is the back, and it's like a square card shape, and I love the artwork on this deck. I love that you have keywords here, and I love the font, that it's a nice size to read, and I love that you have space to see the image, you know, the artwork, and I find it healing. I find this to be my personal experience a great scrying deck as well. Like, sometimes I just look in, especially when I do personal readings, but sometimes I just look in that artwork and I see something, I see more. And I've been starting to pull this out for my YouTube videos, you know, I like to end the readings with these sometimes because I find it to be healing. I may start a reading with this also, but I like to end the readings with this. I mean, this is a great oracle deck, even just to pull a card a day or a few cards for yourself, you know. I love to pull a card. Every time I pull a card for myself from this deck, it's healing, it's beautiful. I love the messages, I love the artwork. It's one of my favorite oracle card decks. So those are the cards that I'm using on my channel right now. So I may do an updated video if I switch things up a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching.